And welcome back. I usually never hear this little bit of the theme because I'm usually popping in and out of buildings too often, so I never hear like the tail end of it. But anyway, right, Fall of 64. Let's see. The first things first, let's make sure we can get our Gemini mission off the ground first. We won't assemble the Venus flyby right now. We'll wait and see how much money we have after we do our R&D. So first capsule, we want to get that up pretty high. And we're maxed out, good. Titan, we only need 12% to get to max R&D. So I'll put in... I'm also putting in 16 because I was going to go for 12. I know I can't. I don't think I can get there with just 8. And if I went 12 anyway, I wouldn't be able to launch the Venus flyby because I wouldn't have enough money. So let's just go 12, and we got there. And let's go ahead and put 3 on Ranger, and we got there. We're maxed out on everything else, which is good. So we'll go ahead and scrub the Venus flyby. We'll just focus on the orbital EVA with Gemini. Speaking of, we now have new astronauts. The 7 people who weren't injured and didn't retire by being washouts from Group 2, you can see if I scroll down, young Group 2 tenure 3. So the group is the astronaut group, obviously. The tenure is how many seasons they have been employed. Counting the season that they were hired. So they've been here 3 full seasons. So this is technically their 4th season, but that's just a game thing. So we will transfer all of these happy people, space cadets, to Gemini, and then we will go to Gemini. And we will try to make some more crews. One of the things I don't particularly care for in the Race into Space version, come on, where is someone to go with Armstrong? I think normally it was Say, but he's injured. I might just leave him out for a little while. And I just want crews right now. I'm not particularly caring about the capsule skill at the moment because of the high safety factor. Race into Space convert all the music to open source, OGG Vorbis format. But they made it all so that it was like one loop of the music, and then it repeats. Say what you will about the floppy version, but the floppy version, at least, there wasn't any pause between the music. It was just, it flowed more naturally. Let's try to see if I can get my Mercury people in crews. Stafford Shepard. Yeah, and they're not compatible, so they will wait. They can hold off for a turn or 2 until Say gets clear. So we got those 4. I have a little money. I could send them to advanced training if I want to, but I don't think I want to just yet because Say will come out of the hospital. Now for advanced training, if you transfer an astronaut to advanced training, it costs 3 MBs per season. And they're there for 4 seasons. They're there for 2 years. And the net result is, after 1 year, they will gain 1 point in a particular skill. And the second year, they will gain a 2nd point. If you can't send them there if they have a 4 in the stat, because it can't be raised any higher. If you send them there with a 3, then they start in the advanced training 3, so they will only gain the 1 point to hit their cap. But like I said, I'm going to hold off for Say to get back, and see if I can make a pairing out of them. Now that I have more crews, and now that I actually have things, more things, we will do, and now you see this month Mars is not in a launch window, so we can't launch a Mars flyby, that's why. We'll do the, let's see, we'll do a Venus flyby, then we will go and we'll actually do a duration C on Gemini. Rack up prestige first and clear those milestones. We might as well give it to some of the... So, Blumman and Glenn, Stafford and Shepard. We'll do that. And then for C, we'll go ahead and actually no, for C we'll just schedule another lunar flyby. The thing with lunar flybys is you get 2 prestige for every subsequent one after the first. So it's not so bad to actually do that. So let's see if we can get Gemini going here. Orbital EVA, Gemini Titan, November 64.
Hey, Roger, periscope has retracted. That's the full periscope pickup. Rain bus 24 volts, 26 amps.
Seco here, Roger. Shut down. Flag cut over, cut off, stand by.
So I was saying a few parts ago, launch is usually one of the worst times to have a failure because it can blow up the launch facility. Doubly so for manned missions because you always have the chance that the flight crew will end up getting killed anyway. Sometimes you're lucky and it's just, you don't have any ignition and the crew is evacuated safely, or, the capsule escape system fires and they escape. The bigger problem is, even if the flight crew survives, there's always a possibility if the explosion is... Okay, and I hadn't heard that little bit of audio before. Yeah, like I said, sometimes the audio, sometimes they choose audio from disparate missions as they're splicing them together. It's a pretty interesting effect, but sometimes it's like I don't remember hearing some of these things. So, okay, good orbital insertion burn. So they are in orbit. Lovely. And now see that we have Gemini and all the little pictures that are flashing besides the main video screen are of Gemini. So these are, little things that you can expect to see. Yeah, we have our orbital EVA, it's good. It's running a bit out of time for my taste, so we'll skip ahead. We do a deorbit burn. Re-entry is good.
Roger, re-entry checklist complete. Standing by for main at 10.
Yay, recovery landing, successful. They popped the chutes and yep. Yeah, I'm starting to run quick on time, so yes, 2-person craft first, so we get points for that. So, success. And we made it to 1965. Oh god.
Good evening. Developments in the news today.
Yeah, I'm not gonna save here. I'm just gonna keep running until I find a good place to stop, because this is pretty tough. So I'll see you in a few seconds right back here. So, later.